We have arrived at the target coordinates. Quickly take an orbital view. Yes, this is it. We have our objective on the north side of this map. It's an etheric forge. Let's begin the mission. Right, let's start by building out some collectors. I'll get an energy economy going, and then I will address what sort of strategies we're going to need on this map. Lay down some collectors as usual. And there are some deposits of ore in these hills, so let's definitely go after those. So this mission contains an objective. It's this etheric forge. It looks like the inhabitants of this world were conducting research using totems and ether, and we are here to get this technology. But there also appears to be some sort of automated defense system that has been activated. In fact, it looks like Digitalis is creeping through void space. Yeah, let's reveal the growth area. That's right. It's going to head in and destroy this this area if we're not careful. We need to act quickly. Let's send in a force to keep that Digitalis pushed back. And this could get expensive quickly. So let's not neglect continuing to expand our collector network. Pulse cannons ready. Let's move them up. Looks like these walls will buy us a little bit of time before this Digitalis pushes through, but when it does, this Digitalis is also conducting Creeper through this void, so Creeper will start to flood this area, and we don't want to lose this objective. It's far too valuable. So let's send those guys up. Hopefully they will be able to hold it off. These drones that have been activated seem to be coming out of this structure, and I'm not sure what their nature is. We're going to have to determine that and then deal with them appropriately. Okay, the wall's beginning to decay here. You can see underneath the mouse cursor. We've got those ready. We'll need a guppy to resupply. Right. In fact, let's move him up and allow the guppy to connect to the etheric forge. Okay, looks good. This structure is exactly what we were hoping it would be. It contains technology enhancements for a wide range of very useful upgrades. Fire rate, range, move speed, efficiency of our collectors, storage, packet speeds, and it needs an ether resource. That must be what these totems are for. So let's take another one of our guppies that we built and fly him in. We're going to need more of those. Totem is powered and producing ether, which is drawn towards the forge and begins to charge it up. Now, unfortunately, this forge appears to take energy to operate as well, so we can see its ammo is going down. It's probably not good if we let it run out. So we may need to think about sending in a second guppy to supply it while the first one makes its round trip. Okay, our pulse cannons are securing this area, and our guppies are landing and keeping it well supplied at this point. We need to bring more of these totems online, though. Let's see if we can get smart. And at least bridge these guys together. That way there'll be at least some redundancy between them if one link gets broken. While I'm at it, I'm going to park a mortar right here to help keep this area bombarded, because this creeper's starting to spill over a little bit. Let's not forget about continuing to increase our energy reserves. Let's move these guys a little bit forward so that they don't really fire more often than they really need to. Okay, so we are getting a decent ether production now because we have 4 totems online, and they're all driving towards the forge. In fact, we can do some upgrades now. Why don't we upgrade the movement speed? That will make the guppies cycle faster, and spend the rest of our collection here on totem efficiency itself. This will increase the rate at which we produce ether. And it looks like we might need to worry about energy as well. Network is red. Now, these drones, they look like area denial drones. If that's the case, then we have a big problem. Area denial drones, they're not good. They basically will fire at a unit within range, and in the process they'll destroy themselves, but they will instantly or very quickly destroy the unit that they're targeting. And there's a lot of them here, and I got a feeling that as I destroy them, the structure will just make more. Okay, so this system seems to be working almost okay up here. There was a little gap here between the arrival of these 2 guppies, but doing okay otherwise. Let's think about increasing the fire range and putting some more into totem efficiency. Continue to build out, and let's just probe what's going to happen if we get anything too close to these drones. Yeah, that's what I thought. If I just build several things, we can get them to target and destroy these structures, but more just spawn when that happens. So we have a problem. Let's think about how we can we can deal with this. This quadrant here looks like it might be a good possible location for a little bit of an assault. What we might be able to do is position some units in the center and upgrade our fire range so that we can take over this corner here. These drones also look like they are following this this terrain rail, so if we can manipulate that, we might be able to deny them access to a particular area, because if we can get this structure, this dome here in the middle, destroyed, I bet you we can take them all out. So let's also build out some bombers. They can take advantage of these substantial ore deposits that we have at our disposal. And perhaps a sprayer or two will come in handy. Things are still going well up here. We've got some upgrades. Range was something we were very interested in, so let's go ahead and push him up. By the way, just a technical note about these drones. Those are not built into the game. Those are creeple scripted. So the scripts that control these guys, that tell them to move, to live on the same terrain, and to sort of randomly wander around, that was all written in creeple script, as was the little beam they fire, as is the destruction they do. If you make your own maps in the future, you'll have access to those scripts as examples or to use directly. Okay, anyway, let's see if we can get away with parking some of these units in the middle and not get them killed. Right, looks good. Let's send in some bombers and deliver some anti-creeper. So we can position a local sprayer. And I'm also going to build a few terps, because we may lose some in the process here, but it may be worth it. Okay, upgrades. Movement speed, probably a good idea. Fire rate, let's put some into that. Movement speed just helps our bombers fly faster, helps our guppies fly faster. Alright, let's turn off our collection field in this particular instance to let this spread on the remote island. Now, let's see, what kind of range do we have? We have a decent range on these guys already. I think our next upgrade is a way out. Our next range upgrade costs 400, and we're not there yet. But we might be able to start clipping some of these guys. This terrain here is level 8. Let's make it level 9. put one there. And let's see. I think we can clip that off as well. All right. What I think I need to do, I think that I need to build some relays. And it probably wouldn't hurt to upgrade packet speed as well. Okay, that was no big deal. It was just a relay I built there. One of the area denial drones took it out. So the area in here, these little blocks are preventing them from moving in there. So we blocked that off, but that's not doing us a lot of good. Okay, that looks like a good idea. That at least will block them from moving up on this leg. Got a little bit of a creeper problem over here, so let's get it off of that area. All right. So 2 of the 3 legs that supply this guy we've got blocked off. If we could block this one off, we'd be in much better shape. Well, let's at least try. Part of the problem here is it's covered with creeper, so we've just got to get that worked down. Okay, so let's go one more on the range. Let's spend out the rest there on packet speed. I don't believe that can hurt. I think I have denied these drones access to this entire left-hand corner of their patrol path. Okay, that's good. I think we can move in a little closer now. And if we want to, I believe we can build a landline. Everybody's still functioning fine. These bombers are... ouch. These bombers are trying, and it looks like they might have just succeeded. Well, what we will do then is tag that terrain right there. And I'm going to send some guys in on some suicide runs. And if they get there at the right time, ouch. Ah, that was bad. Okay, it's just a matter of energy. What happened was the area I was going to terraform just got covered in creeper. So let's think about one more down. See if we can avoid that. Fine, that's actually in range. Well, it's a good effort. Not yet. I don't want to trap those guys on the wrong side. Maybe it'll work, maybe. Okay, alright. We got it built. We got this area secured now. So long as I'm very careful to not allow any other drones to get destroyed, no more will spawn and none can come within range here. So in theory, we can get in here and take this guy out now. Because I am looking forward to that. Let's increase our fire rate, or movement speed and fire rate. Okay. Nullifier's coming online. Zoom out to take a more orbital view here. Because when this dome is destroyed, all of these area denial drones no longer have any kind of support or coordination. Now that's a beautiful sight. Alright, the defense grid just dropped. All we have to deal with now is regular old creeper. Okay. Don't want to get too aggressive. Okay. They held. What I'm trying to do here, let's just zoom down so you can see, is to get this digitalis off of the center area. This isn't level terrain, so I can't land anything on it. But I sure would like to. So in order to do that, I need to get the digitalis off of it. something that would be beneficial with packet speed. Alright, and move a terp in range. Turn off the digitalis growth area. We don't need to see that anymore. Get our relay built. For grins, we can put a pulse cannon up here and let him do a little saturation of the area. He'll pretty much pin down these emitters. So that guy is kind of capped old school style. When we get our nullifier built. Well, I've got multiple fronts here. There is no reason in the world why I can't pursue a much more aggressive strategy now. In fact, I think our bombers have done their job in that area. I think they can be repurposed to this forward hill. Okie doke. Check out the range. On a power zone range upgraded mortar. I happen to have two of them. They'll help clear an area fast. And these bombers are really nailing that area. If I wanted to, I could pull him over here, turn on the collection field, say dispatch excess packets. He'll pull up all this anti-creeper here and start sending it home so that we can repurpose it, because it looks like we need it. Our reserves are have run low. Okay. Okay, so we've got, let's do fire rate. We're able to afford that. Yeah. Nice and saturated with destruction over here. Looks like another nullifier. About ready to do its job. Alright. If we wanted to, we could park a sprayer there. Yeah, he's laying down some anti-creeper. Alright, well, I will call it quits here. You can imagine how you might continue to assault this map. There's only these 3 emitters left, and it's just a matter of what strategy you'd like to use to take them out. Thanks for watching.